Greetings, fellow Sentinels. Rhadamant here. Thank you for tuning in to RimWorld Outpost Zero, Episode 5, Remnant Visitors.
Did either of them cook? Because I wouldn't... Okay, Colonist 2 kind of cooks. I wouldn't mind getting a cook. I don't want one of my original 5 to waste their time cooking, because it's definitely a non-combat type of thing to do. Alright, yeah, man. You're gonna be, yeah, man. That works for me. Also, they should be set to avoid, too. I'm not worried about that mech cluster, or the defoliator, because I don't think anyone's gonna go shoot at it randomly. But just in case. Can I make metagel eventually? Yes. It's expensive, but yes. So now the current project is to build a workshop so that we can start making our own prefab components and not be reliant upon the stuff that we set up with at the start. So what I'm hoping to do is to get a fabrication bench out here for Glitch to start making components, because he has crafting 8, which is the minimum. I'm just waiting for this facility to be built. Let's go ahead and put some flooring in it. Very expensive, but them's the rules. And Sylvanti for Sylvanti. Perfect. Sorry to make you jump those extra hoops, but some people don't want their own Twitch names used, so... And also, I use channel points so that I can log it. And we just finished fusion reactor, so next we're going to go with complex prefabrication, because that's what you guys voted on. And what am I going to do next is up to you. So shields, biosculpt, machining, or complex prefab geothermal. Also, I'm going to include element 0. So element 0 is a unique resource to Mass Effect, and allows you to fuel Kodiaks and to make things like biotic amps and omni tools. Oh man, look at all this clearing. Glorious. What's Liara's behavior? Liara is very friendly early on, and then she gets more mean as time goes on. As a storyteller. I wonder if I have enough prefabs to even build this. 168? Yeah, I do. Okay, that's good. I was worried that it was going to run out. But it looks okay. Now that I am somewhat steel abundant, I can also start throwing better cabling in and around. I'm not going to worry about the floor first. I'm going to worry about the walls so that I can actually get the bench up. And then the fusion cells require uranium and advanced components. A little worried about running low on advanced components, but let's get at least one battery going. Which means I'm sending Rager down there to mine the uranium. This makes you want to play Mass Effect and RimWorld? Well, guess what? The whole mod set that I'm currently using is available for you if you want. So if you have hankering for both, why not both? Just install this and you're good to go. Another project I would like to employ at some point is pathing. To put pathing and path lighting sort of everywhere. Because right now we're still walking on dirt, which is not ideal. Is it free mod? Yeah, it's free. Everything's free. In fact, paid mods are like against the end user license agreement of RimWorld. Psychic suppressor for Sideris. I am not working with Eclipse. Find the biggest knife you can and shove it into your own brainstem. Because, no, go screw yourselves. Eclipse. You're not psychically shocking me for funsies. Good to know. Yeah, there's been a recent update to RimWorld's end user license agreement to say that commissioned mods are against the end user license agreement. It's not against the license agreement to take donations, but as long as it's not like, I'm going to donate to you specifically for the purpose of, that kind is not allowed. Sheba, you are demoted. Yaman, you are new chef, new top chef. Psychic tea takes cooking 2. You have took cooking 3. So we're in luck. You're going to be making some tea for us. And then let's start to set this up so that we can actually make this more easily. So stockpile. Psychoid leaves. And ops. All right, prefab geothermal will be next. Sweet. Yes, this is the progress I want to see. Get it built. Tired of being around corpses. One of the issues with prefab is that it requires 2 different resource types to build, which means you have to make 2 trips. So unless you have a mod like pick up and haul, which I never use, it's actually a lot less convenient to build prefab styled because of the double trips for both components and for steel or whatever material you're building it out of. Which is unfortunate, but like whatever. It looks cool and it's part of the rules that we use it. Okay, Rager, I'm gonna force you over here. I think if we are going to be setting up a fabrication bench and other stuff like that, it's going to be pretty important that I have batteries for that. There's no advantage to the prefab walls, it's just required by the rules. They're a little bit tougher, but they're still flammable. Prefab uranium or plasteel walls would be tougher. So like a prefab wall is 500 hit points, whereas like stone walls are in the 400s. But it's also flammable, so has some detractors too. Hey, Cathanon. Welcome. I was just mentioning how you fixed the mods for me to make sure that the colony growth mod doesn't go berserk. Oh, speaking of berserk. Horsey wants to play. Oh, sorry, Savante, I can't draft you. So, JK about that. Yeah. You're not at my level, sorry, horse. Maybe at some point I'm gonna have a ranch. It wouldn't, I mean, I think once we have a Kodiak, our need for horses is pretty much 0. But there would be an advantage to have milk-producing animals. Or wool-producing animals, for that matter, because it can get cold. Oh, good! Defoliator and a psychic ship. All ranged again. So maybe shield belts are in order? As a research project? The thing is, you had queued up for me to research prefab geothermal. So I'm gonna poll again. If you want prefab geothermal still, that's fine, just vote for it. If you think I should get shield belts instead to help deal with the pikemen and lancers, feel free to change your mind. I find it real weird that the light from the lamp in here casts outside of the kitchen, even though the kitchen is enclosed. That the nutrient paste dispenser acts as a wall to contain heat, but now somehow not light. Magic! I like it. I'm not complaining. It is convenient. Another thing is I'm going to put a campfire in here, like right now, because this beer is going to get ruined if I don't. It's getting a little cold. Nope, trust me. I said like now. Oh, good. Good. Shellbell, glitch, Sylvanti. Okay. We have a bit of a blight. Speaking of things going exactly my way. In 1.4, cutting blight is a lot easier. There's like a tool that you just use that just cuts blight. Which is going to be nice. Alright, so my 3 planters are going to be on emergency. Don't resow it. Just cut it. There we go. Created a zone for them and not a single extra blight spread at all. Ooh, inspired creativity for glitch. So you are a crafter. And it looks like chat might want me to switch over to shield belts. So I foresee the ability to make a really nice shield belt. Also, I have to get machining too, because so I'll get machining first. So the current priority right now is build a workshop and make a shield belt. Can't you just right-click the plants to remove the light? You're thinking of a mod. A mod that I do not have. Alright, we're all sewn up. Sweet. Done. I really need to deal with these corpses. The plan was to have like an electric crematorium maybe in the center of this room, so that when we cremate corpses, the loot spills out, and then also have it a smelter adjacent to it, so that we can very quickly smelt the things that we cremate. So this room is done. Yep, it is enclosed. It just needs to get roofed off. So let's go ahead and get a fab bench. And for me to be able to make a fab bench, I am going to be required to get a few more components. I hope this is enough. Yeah, that is enough. Sweet. So a few more components. And then let's go and line it properly. So we'll have... The prefab shelves cost plasteel. So I'm gonna not use shelves for a bit. As a obvious reason. So we're gonna have steel. Plasteel. Gold. Put it as important. It's probably fun. Components. And advanced components. Okay. And this will be the corpse processing room. Angling the smelter sideways so that we can move between the smelt room and the adjacent room more easily. So a psychic ship. Now is speed run to be able to get machining and shield belt so they can more easily deal with that. Probably, for Glitch's sanity, we're going to want some sort of light source in there. It's not working in the dark. .4 added the, like, super blight cut option, correct. It doesn't exist at 1.3. I just mentioned that it's nicer in 1.4 because you can clear blight more easily. But that's not the case here. This is 1.3, as per the title of the stream. There we go. There's the fab bench. Adjacent to the fab bench, wouldn't be terrible to have some speed boosting tool cabinets. I don't exactly know where they're going to get laid out eventually. Oh, bummer. But then let's make components up until 30. So Glitch, I have a new task for you. And then the art can go here because of the tool bench. And the stone cutter table can go here because of the tool bench. We're basically moving everything out of the dining room that doesn't belong. Okay, I'm almost out of slate, so I'm going to have to unforbid the make slate. Sweet. All right, next up, this. This here is very important because we are covered in corpses and I'd really like to process them. And then while they're working on that, I am almost done with machining, and then I'll go over to shields. And then go back to prefab, complex prefab stuff. Yeah, these corpses are straight up bones now. Good October Halloween decorations out there, but it's upsetting everyone, so I intend to fix it. Glitch is like, well, there's no power, so I'll just keep crafting. The old-fashioned cut in the slate style. You know how it is. Malaria. On... Really? Trustin, you just keep getting hit. Over and over. And Glitch too. Those are literally the last two people that got sick. I'm sensing a pattern, and I don't like it. I don't like it at all. Luckily for me, Shellbell is a better doctor than she was before. And I'm going to use Glitter Worlds because I really can't be bothered to be laid up for a long time. No, no, no. Glitter. And then you preach health to Glitch as soon as we're tended. So Glitch should be back at it very, very soon. For Yaman, I'm going to give you industrial meds, and then Sylvanti, I'm going to give you industrial meds as well. Oh, you're eating berries, are you? Great. That's awesome for you to do to me for no reason. Yeah, he left. She shows up with medical tending medicine, and he just bounced. He's like, oh, I'm sorry. I decided to get high on drugs instead of being tended for my disease. I guess in this universe, mosquitoes still exist. Damn mosquitoes and their malaria. All right, there's Yaman, and then Sylvanti, hopefully you chill. Okay, yeah, it looks like you're done. Because I was a little worried about her, because wandering like that means she's not getting tended to. Seven to 11, yeah, you should be fine in the long run. Beer, we have our first. And yeah, man, I'm pretty sure you're on bed rest, my dude. Every time I look, you're getting more drugs in your system. You're more drugged than man now. Cut it out. Because Yaman is laid up with illness, I'll have Shelbel do the butchering. I'm sure this meat will spoil, but like, at least we get the leather. Is he chemically interested? He is a nervous misandrist, and she is a lazy misandrist. They really hate men, both of them. Jesus. They came out here to the Andromeda Promised Land to get away from men. Didn't work, because colony's full of men. Actually, that's not true. There's only three males, 4 females. Well, Asari don't really have genders. They're feminine, but they're genderless in lore. Was Sylvanti treated? She was. Alright, Rager, you're looking for more things to mine? Don't mind if I do. There you go. And then there was a steel zone up here. What's your med skill? 5. Hasn't really changed. You haven't really done very much. And now it's 6. I'm going to drop Glitch and Trustin down to Industrials now. Sorry, Shelbel, to wake you up. But it's necessary to keep them alive. Sylvanti, you're now in the yellow. You'll be fine. And then we're tending to Yaman. In fact, Shelbel, carry industrial meds with you, so you don't have to do so much back and forth. Resources for the battery? I do have them. I just need to get them constructed. Of course, my constructor's busy at the moment. But maybe I'll just wake him to get it built, just so that I can start mitigating power fluctuations. Not a bad idea. Does take an advanced component, though, so expensive. One of the advantages of these batteries is they're more efficient than vanilla batteries. And then also, they do charge themselves normally over time. Like, I guess it's a bit of a RTG or something. I don't really know. I'm not going to say that I have any idea of what any of this technology is. But yeah, they're more efficient and they charge on their own. So if I had a drill light or a deep drill, I shipped out like 2 or 3 batteries, it might be possible for those batteries to power it up indefinitely. Hey! ALS, welcome back to the stream, and thank you all for the gifted subs. Again. Again. I appreciate it, man. Cheers. So even though Trustin has malaria... Oh, good. Medium droner. Has malaria, I'm going to try to get the crematorium built anyway. Just because these corpses are kind of... Oh, no, we're about to be tended to. Corpses are getting a little gnarly. Gotta get rid of the bones, exactly. Suppose I can haul human-like corpses in there. It's going to be real ugly. Real ugly. Tend in 1 hour or less. All right, shell belt. You are required up here. Shona, welcome. 18 months of entertainment. I actually just recently calculated if you watched all of my content that's on YouTube, this was a guesstimate, how much content it would be, and it would be about 135 days straight. Oh, good. It's a malaria party. Yeah, man. Maybe I will have you drink beer and tea, because you're about to have a problem with everybody. And I don't really need you to go on a mental break while you have malaria, because that's going to be really bad. I'm almost done with shield tech, and that means that I'll be able to do the shield belt with glitch. Provided that glitch makes a few more components for the machining table, I think. Sorry, Rager, I'm going to have you step away from the party. Oh, it got called off because I brought Rager away? That's lame. I didn't draft Rager. Come on now. I haven't had any ship truck drops, which would have been much nicer to use. So Glitch, despite the fact that you're sick, let's get what we need for the shield belt, because that drone is going to get worse and worse and worse for everybody. Can someone wear the tinfoil hat? They can. Yep. Might not be a bad idea for Yaman, because Yaman's having the hardest time to don the tinfoil so that he doesn't have a mental break. He seems the most vulnerable. All right, shield tech is here. Going back to prefab. And a shield belt requires 2 components and 20 plasteel. I have the 22 plasteel. I need 2 components. So glitch, as soon as you're tended to, I'm going to have you go make that. Prediction for the quality of the shield belt. What will the craft quality be? So glitch, you are at crafting 8. So I will say masterwork plus or not masterwork. Bit of a gamble for you, but you're welcome to gamble if you'd like. So 78 over 42, you're fine. 59 over 45, you're fine. 96, you're basically done. 71, so Trustin, yeah, you're just fine, but Glitch is almost already immune. Because he got preached at. And I'm going to have you fabricate a few more parts because I don't want the channel point prediction to be over. Ooh, shoot frenzy for Trustin. That's gonna help destroy some mechs. So down here we have 6 pike, 3 lance, and here we have 2 lance, 2 pike. Man, what I wouldn't do for an animal pulsar. Just get rid of all these mechs all at once. The only other thing is I want to make sure that this doesn't short circuit in the rain, so I'm going to have them build a little roof over it. Okay, predictions are in. I'm gonna let Glitch eat and rest. The seasons to which I can grow, let's take a look. About the 11th of September, so we're just about out of growing season. I might be able to get one more rice in, maybe. Oh yeah, man, you're immune. Congrats. And Shellbell just got malaria. Shellbell, if you weren't embracing eternity with trust in there, you might have been able to avoid malaria. I know that's malaria is not an STD, but you know, this is, according to me, it is. Double malaria seems a little rough, Liara. Don't make me regret not having Randy. Because, you know, you're being a bit much. So yeah, man, should be able to finish that construction project. Actually, don't cook anymore. You cook at 3. You construct at 2. Because I want this done. So that we can get rid of the corpses and put Rager on that. Uh-oh. Marauder Outpost. Osoba, the commander of the Systems Alliance, has a nearby camp raiding caravans. It's controlled by Blue Suns. It is guarded by 5 pirates. What reward should we accept? We have got Ezo and, hold on, this is really small text. Ezo in a jacket. Spear and slab bed, or formal shirt. The rewards are a little but you know, it doesn't really matter. New Canton is very poor, so they can't afford a big bounty. New Canton is over here. So I understand. You guys are impoverished. I shouldn't, should be nice to you. Okie dokie. Rager, once you're up, you're going to have the beautiful task of cremation. And Glitch is back to working on that shield belt. So as soon as I get that shield belt, I'm going to rally everyone and, well, not Savanti and Yaman. They're not officers. They're not military. But everybody else and take out the... check out the psychic one. Imagine dying to malaria and getting a mood penalty that someone came to make sure that you didn't die. That's Sylvanti. Man, she really does hate men. She'd rather die than be treated by a man. Alright, let's take this beer out of the shelves before the temperature ruins them. Rager, you ready? And it was masterwork. Man, that is awesome. I actually, truthfully, did not think it would be masterwork. Statistically, it shouldn't have been. But I will take it. Okay, Rager, let's have you stick that on. And... everybody, come over here. So I would say the Lancers are more dangerous than the Pikemen. So I'm going to be looking to neutralize the Lancers first. It's 9 in the morning, so we should have plenty of daylight for this fight. The other thing is I want people in a position that they can immediately fire upon. So posting up close Shellbell's range is tiny, but she's also a biotic, so it doesn't really matter. All right, here we go. I'm going to open up with a lance on here. And then get ready for a sabotage with Trustin. Actually, no, don't do that yet. Trustin, you come down here. Blitz, you stay. Lucid switch with Trustin. Shellbell, you come here. Oh, ambrosia. It sprouted. Oh, I got lucky. It sprouted outside of the defoliator zone. Because I don't think it's coded to avoid the defoliator. So it was entirely possible that the sprouts just sprouted next to the defoliator and was just like, oh, well, I guess no ambrosia. But not in this case. Okay, I got it all. We will have to cut down that one tree, but whatever. Ambrosia. 1. So I'm putting Trustin in a position where we can sabotage as like a follow-up. Okay, red lights. Hey, look at that Lancer. It's fighting for me. Yo, Lancer, don't aim at Shellbell. That's just straight rude. Okay, that Lancer has no weapon, so it's been functionally neutralized. So I'm going to Biotic Lance other targets. Shellbell. No, that's Malaria. Whatever. Shut up, game. You had me think that... The game made me think that she got shot or something, and she didn't. Totally false. Alright, Biotic Throw. And Biotic Lance. You two shooters shoot at that pike. And Ragers start moving up. Out. Trustin got clipped. Has a lung gone. Well, I'm going to have to take a lung from Raiders. That's too bad, because he's in commando armor. So that's a lot of damage. You guys start shooting the pike. And you close here. Cleared. Minus a lung. The other thing I'm going to need, given that I have a machining bench, is a mech corpse zone. So that we can shred them more easily. Alright, yeah, man. Take off that helmet. Shellbell, tend your hubby. Maybe not with that. Looks like you guys want to accept the EZO and the jacket, so I'll go do that. Now, the other thing is that Shellbell's going to need a lot of medicine practice in order to reliably do surgery on Trustin for a lung. And this one I can leave. It's still not bothering me, so I'm in no rush to clear it, as it's not really a problem for me for now. Can't believe I got shot once and lost a vital organ. I mean, it could be worse. It could be the heart. But the fact that Trustin has commando armor on, which has a sharp of 98, and the pike still punched a lung out, which is just sad. But it happens. Vital, I have backup. True, I do have 2 lungs. I'd rather have 2 lungs, though. Alright, Rager, you are oh, you're getting tended to. Yeah, you got a bruise, but like, whatever. Thank you for tuning in to RimWorld Outpost Zero, which originally streamed live on Twitch October 15th and October 16th. If you have any feedback or questions for me, let me know in the comments below, but please keep in mind that this was a one-time streamed mini-series. If you would like to catch live streams of mine, Rhadamant.com has my stream schedule and countdown timers to upcoming streams. If you'd like to join my gaming community, Rhadamant.com also has a link to Discord, as does the description of this video. Thank you so very much for watching. A special thank you to my Patreon patrons and Twitch subscribers, and also viewers like you that made it all the way to the credits. I hope to catch you in next episode or an upcoming stream. Adios, my fellow Pathfinders.